What up? How is everybody doing? You know, I thought of telling a story about somebody that I care for the most and admire a lot. She's an exceptional person. She's just amazing. And without further ado, let's just get into the story because I'm very, very, very excited to tell you this story. So let's get into it. This story begins on October 11th of 1996. Peter and Anna Bennett gave birth to their first child, Demity. Since she was a kid, she already knew what she wanted to be when she grew up. After watching a match between Triple H and the eternally old Ric Flair, young Demity already knew what she wanted to do. She wanted to become a professional wrestler. But not only did she want to become a professional wrestler, no. She wanted to join the major leagues of professional wrestling. Since she was barely a 5-year-old kid, she began to pursue her dream. Hell, as a matter of fact, she went to Japan at barely 13 years old to wrestle. No matter what, no matter why, Demity proved that she was born to be a pro wrestler. Now, to be more specific, I do want to say that she began her professional career on RCW on June 22nd, 2013. In the same year, some guy named Matthew Adams made his WWE debut. Why is this important in the story? I'll let you know later. But anyways, back to the story. We jump up to 2017 where something amazing happened. Demity received a call from no one else but WWE to participate in the Mae Young Classic tournament. Everything was ready for the match. The only thing she needed was a nickname. But of course that was an easy task and she already had one. That nickname was Rhea Ripley. After a successful first match, she made her dream come true and became part of WWE. But the woman you see here is definitely not what she really is. So she decided to change her look, show the world who she really is. A badass, brutalizing woman who you'd be afraid to get in the ring with. One of her biggest achievements was becoming the inaugural NXT UK Women's Champion. But sadly, the brand was cancelled. RIP. 2020 was a year that really hit us rough. But in that year, she debuted at the most important pay-per-view of the company. That is WrestleMania. Despite Ric Flair being one of her reasons to begin wrestling, she had a feud, an absolute feud with the guy's daughter, Charlotte Flair. These two hated each other and the rivalry lasted for a very long time. This feud would pave the way for her to become the Raw Women's Champion, which would obviously be her first championship in the main roster of WWE. She would also become a tag team champion by teaming up with a superhero. Yes, it's ridiculous, but it did happen. Remember this Matthew guy I mentioned earlier? Well, I mentioned him because he and our protagonist started dating at that time. But I would say that the best moments of her life happened in this past year, in which she would show exactly how dominant, fierce, and strong she really is. At WrestleMania 39, she became a Grand Slam champion by winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. But her biggest achievement yet was becoming the inaugural WWE Women's World Champion. For 380 days, she showed everyone what a dominant force she is in WWE. And oh my god, those were the best 380 days of her entire life. But a part of that, she's also had some other amazing and beautiful moments. WWE decided to host a premium live event in her hometown of Australia, in which of course she won and made her entire family proud of having this amazing person in their lives. She married the love of her life, and even just recently participated at the return of a very violent WWE premium live event, Bad Blood. Over the years, she has demonstrated just how big her progress was, how amazing she is, and you know, I have no words for it. I just have no words for how amazing of a person she is and how far she's come and how proud I am of her. So honestly, from my heart, I have no comments on that, but I would say that she is just an amazing person, and I want to thank her for being who she is. And honestly, I would not imagine what pro wrestling would be without her in here. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Rhea Ripley, for being who you are and never change. You rock. Peace out. Bye.